Because I tell people, everything can work against you, but you must not work against yourself.
Fire. So it doesn't matter if the system may be working against you.
That's even far. Doesn't matter your parents, your wife, your children. Yeah, when they deny you, that's an opportunity for you to make it in life. That's why I tell people the real education is beyond the four walls of education. When they deny you from that door, go and get the building that holds the door. Don't wait for things to happen. Happen to them. Connection, be that connection they are looking for. My father is not this. That's not an opportunity. My life is an example. Kingship and Leadership Summit. Everything almost work against us. But God, you need to see the fire. You can't stop a moving man.
Ooh.
I'm doing the talk.
So you're a motivational doer.
That's it. I'm not good in the speaking like the way I do it.
You are the architecture of your life. You're the one to draw the 3D design, not just an ordinary design. That's what I'm going to.
I tell people the more you learn, the more you earn. If you want to be relevant, you must be impactful. Who should discover you when you yourself, you don't even know yourself? And people begin to malfunction when they don't know who they are. We youths, we need to delete every spirit of ownership mentality need to be deleted. And we need to educate our children. I call my children, I told them, see, you guys are privileged that you have a father that can cater for you. I'm saying that so that they won't have that spirit of ownership mentality that is our father, I must do this. I took them out. They went to see Alumanjiri children. Someone gave birth to these people. So that it keeps them anywhere they find themselves. So they see every bit of thing as an opportunity. Okay, look at me. I'm here at the radio. These are my children. They're here with me. We should start cashing them young.
Absolutely.
You understand? What you don't have, you can't give. That's why even the fathers, we need, I tell people, you don't take advice from every old man you see, because he's the young fool that becomes old fools.
Most young people, they choose their mentor based on their financial status. That's why they get it wrong. You see, the major challenges we have now in Africa is distraction. We're still product of distraction as well. Sometimes we need to deliver a task and a message from WhatsApp pops in. You're replying.
It's not about your location, but about your thincation. The way you think matters. Have you ever seen a 1-year-old child trying to carry another 1-year-old child to run? It's not possible.
Both of them are falling.
You are still grounded and you want to still pick people. There's sometimes when we carry too much overload. When you overload a vehicle, it reduces the movement.
Yes, it reduces
Sometimes
the speed.
it's better for you to move first. When you move, it's better for you to pick people up. This family issue, there's something they call law of crapology. The late Von King said, the best way to get out of problem is to enter problem.
Today on The Conversation with Jennifer Seun, special guest for you that I'm sure they're going to make your day. Yes.
Thank you, Jennifer, for having us. My name is Dr. Oshifade Kayode. I'm the team lead, convener, founder, Holy Kings and Path Summit, African Elite Award, Kingship and Leadership Summit and Award, and also I'm a motivator.
Yeah, thank you, Jennifer, for having me. My name is Sheung Paul. I'm an agriculturist, a road contractor, and a building contractor.
My journey is it's not a smooth one. When I finished secondary school, I went to do my NCE. After my NCE, I went for my BSc. It was not smooth at all, but I told myself, I don't want to live the same pattern. After then, when I was supposed to serve, till now I did not serve because I was planning to travel out.
You're part of the Japa people.
Yes, then I was planning to travel out, so it didn't work. So instead of me sitting home for that 1 year, thank God I went to PEFT Film Institute to study cinematography. So after the cinematography, I fell in love with that course. I came out one of the best students, overall best students. So after that, I thought I should have more information. I went for directing. So that's how we started. And I started my career. I tell people I started with being a normal cameraman. All this barrier cameraman. That's how I started my career. So I learned during the process. That's why I tell people the real education is beyond the four walls of education. The real education is out there on the street, experience, learn from people's experience and school of thought.
So you've got street credibility.
Yes, I'm a product of street credibility.
Yay! Okay, Sheung Paul, tell us about your journey, where you are now, from where you've come from.
It's actually an amazing journey.
Okay.
Journey coming from a home where you don't have all the basic amenities you need. but you have a strive inside of you. A little child, you realize everyone around you, because you're a child, they need to send you an errand. So coming up, I realized I don't have my time for myself the minute I'm back from school as a primary school as a primary school kid. So everyone calls me, Seun, get us kerosene from the next neighbor. Then one day I told myself, I said, young man, instead of going as far as getting kerosene for every neighbor that comes around, you can actually get a little liters of this kerosene. That actually came from a place of, I don't want to be stressed. So I want to have it at my easy doorstep, where you need it, I give it to you. I wasn't seeing any profit. Then...
Okay, sorry, let me just interrupt you quickly there. So, as a primary school student...
I was telling you the entrepreneur idea.
Yes, so from your primary school age,
yes,
you were going to buy kerosene for
so
neighbors.
That's where I understood what buy and selling means, how you could earn a living via that. So, the journey goes from...
You started keeping kerosene?
Yes, selling to neighbors. She'll get us kerosene. I go inside the house, pick up a liter, half liter. Those days we used to sell with Linka bottle.
So you have been in oil and gas from primary school age. Wow. Bravo.
So I had to drop that. Then after some period of time, secondary school, done with secondary school. Then some joined.
So you were still selling kerosene? You were still in oil and gas through secondary school?
Just a 3 year I dropped it.
Okay, you moved to
because
something else?
we left where for another state.
Okay.
You understand? So the customers were not there. So
yeah.
the energy to build it wasn't there, because another mindset was in to create some little wealth for myself. Then fast forward to after secondary school, found myself in Abuja, working with few construction companies, deals with granite. Then I realized after some period of time we've made little money from the granite, able to achieve little things as a supplier.
So you moved from oil and gas to
yes,
solid minerals?
to mining, yes.
Wow.
To mining. So after some period of time again, I told myself, oh, I told my guy, have you seen anyone in this field getting to that top where you're going to as a supplier or dealing with granite? I said no. So there are two things involved you need now, quick: education and making sure you get to that peak with something relevant. Then working with a construction company, the first idea that came is, oh, you can be a road contractor. What's stopping you? Get on the side. Get on the site. Understand the practical part of these things. Then you can get your education anywhere, even online. The basics, which are important.
So you move from oil and gas, solid minerals, now you're a road contractor.
Yes.
What else are you?
So in the space of being a road contractor, there was a time the past government, they were agitating about the economic holocaust ahead. That, oh, at some point in Nigeria there are things we're going to be facing, and that was way back 2015. Then I told myself, oh, economic holocaust ahead. Then this is hunger ahead. Then the only solution to the hunger coming forth ahead is farming, when you have abundance of food. So that was
you
where
are
I
now
switched.
into agriculture.
Yes.
Wow, what an interesting, remarkable journey.
And I tell people, everything can work against you, but you must not work against yourself.
Fire.
Yes. Everything on earth can work against you, but the most important thing, they can't even validate where you're up to, but you yourself will determine, will you be up or down.
So first thing is, you must not work against yourself. So it doesn't matter if the system may be working against you. It doesn't matter.
That's even far. Doesn't matter your parents, your wife, your children. That's far. You are going too far.
Even if your immediate family is against
yes.
you must not be against yourself.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's go to this. Coming from a young person, I have a personal story, but today is not about me. When you have people around you who don't believe in you, especially maybe they talk down to you. I mentor young people, and I met some people who say, oh, my father says I'm stupid. My mother said I'll never amount to anything. How does such a person come from all that negativity to not working against themselves? Because a natural path for such a person who they've said you're stupid, you'll never be anything, is for that person to believe it. So how do you come out of that situation?
Yeah, when they deny you, that's an opportunity for you to make it in life. Because I tell people, when they deny you from that door, go and get the building that holds the door.
So you own the building
for example,
as well as the door.
For example, I want to enter this station and they say no way. I will go and buy the building that carries this station.
So you make up your mind to be bigger than your limitation.
Has it?
That is it.
And how does it work? All these things are very easy. These are not words of the mouth. Don't wait for things to happen. Happen to them. Connection, be that connection they are looking for. My father is not the... That's not an opportunity. My life is an example. Everything... Okay, when we just finished our program, Kingship and Leadership Summit, everything almost worked against us. But God, you need to see the fire. Because you can't stop a moving man.
Ooh, I feel the fire right now.
So it's beyond just, this is not my kind of motivation. You know, we have, they call some people that are motivational speakers.
Yes.
You don't need to call me motivational speakers. I'm doing the talk.
So you're a motivational doer.
That's it. I'm not even good in this. I'm not good in the speaking like the way I do it. So I don't go by the official way, because official way drains me too much. I can't imagine I want to miss this way and you're telling me to write letter for months. It's going to drain me. I go straight there. I know who I am.
Right, knowing who you are. Okay, so let's go back a little. For a person who doesn't know
My parlor B. Okay, where will I have my kitchen?
Okay, so who is the architect at this point?
You are the architecture of your life. You're the one to draw the 3D design, not just an ordinary design. That's what I'm going to. Now,
so
okay.
let's help people understand this. You're saying, as a young person right now,
yes,
you don't know where you're going, but you have to now learn architecture for your life. That is.
Yes.
So you must sit down
and
draw a plan for
yes,
your life.
Yes.
So it is on you,
yes,
to draw the plan for your life.
First.
Dr. Kings, I'm coming to Dr. Kings now because I think that's more your area. So how do we begin to draw a plan?
I think that's a very good question. I tell people, the more you learn, the more you earn.
So they must learn.
Yes, if you want to be relevant, you must be impactful.
Okay, so they cannot spend all their time watching Big Brother, scrolling music channels.
No, you know, the thing is
that
the thing is this: who should know you when you've not discovered yourself? Who should discover you when you yourself, you don't even know yourself? And people begin to malfunction when they don't know who they are. The country begins to malfunction when they don't know what they stand to get from the world or from the citizen. So we must know, who are we? Who am I? You should discover yourself. What am I supposed to be doing? What am I not supposed to do? And also, we youths, we need to delete every spirit. It's a spirit. We need that deliverance. Every spirit of ownership mentality needs to be deleted.
As Sean Paul said, nobody owes you nothing. Yes. Your parents don't owe you. Government doesn't owe you. President Bola Tinubu doesn't owe you. You owe yourself. And
all this starts from, we need to educate our children. I call my children, I told them, see, you guys are privileged that you have a father that can cater for you. I don't owe you anything. No. So it's a privilege. I'm saying that so that they won't have that spirit of ownership mentality that is our father, I must do this. I took them out. They went to see Alumanjiri children. Someone gave birth to these people.
And left them to beg.
You understand? So we need to start so that it keeps them anywhere they find themselves. So they see every bit of thing as an opportunity. You understand? So that when they see something, that's why you see me, I appreciate people to watch. When you give me 5,000 naira, even if I have millions of naira in my account, I will appreciate it because I did not walk into your hand.
Owe me anything.
Yes.
Thank you for this. As I said, I meant
this word before I forget. The late Ubon King said, the best way to get out of problem is to enter problem.
So until you enter issues, you don't learn?
You understand? But there's a way we can have a meeting point. Okay, look at me. I'm here at the radio. These are my children. They are here with me. we should start catching them young.
Absolutely.
You understand? But what you don't have, you can't give. That's why even the fathers, we need, you know, I tell people you don't take advice from every old man you see, because he's the young fool that becomes old fools.
It's funny you should say that. I recall telling someone about
Understand? Let's clarify the brokenness here. Yeah, you know, people can be so wealthy and still broke. Yeah, when all they have to offer, that your uncle may be rich.
He wasn't poor, so I thought he was somebody.
He was giving foolish advice. So now most young people, they choose their mentors based on their financial status. That's why they get it wrong. Sometimes. Sorry,
let me just interrupt you there. I didn't go to my uncle for advice. He came and offered me foolish advice voluntarily. I didn't ask him.
Yeah, but most of the times, when you see younger generation, when they see the right people are there to mentor them, they don't really get it. You see, the major challenges we have now in Africa is distraction. A whole lot of youth, you can talk to them. Somewhat, we're still product of distraction as well too. Sometimes we need to deliver a task and a message from WhatsApp pops in. You're replying.
Social media.
So the minute you don't learn how to put off your mobile data to achieve a particular task, the minute you can't do away from something, you cannot get it right. Self-discipline.
Discipline.
It's needed. And aside the self-discipline, you see, believing in yourself, not just saying it. Not just saying it. To land where I was going to the other time, I said something about a plan, about architecture plan. The minute the architecture deliver the plan to you and it's 3D, and you can see the full design, how the sitting room looks with television set, how the carport looks, how the walkway looks, how beautiful it is, you want to start that project immediately if you have the resources.
Okay, so but the first part is getting the plan right.
Getting it right.
That is the hardest part of it.
Yes.
So,
the problem sometimes I tell people it's not about your location, but about your thinkation. The way you think matters. And when, you know, I tell people, when you've not worked, have you ever seen a 1-year-old child trying to carry another 1-year-old child to run? It's not possible.
Both of them are falling.
You are still grounded and you want to still pick people. There's sometimes when we carry too much, there are too much overload. When you overload a vehicle, it reduces the movement.
Yes, it reduces
sometimes
the speed.
It's better for you to move first. When you move, it's better for you to pick people up. I tell people, and sometimes this family issue, there's something they call law of crapology. Have you heard?
Oh, please enlighten us.
Yes, law of crapology.